Thanks for the answer. Alan says, it actually has nothing about my value. You think that's what you believe, it has nothing to do with your value, but it does. You want it, whether you notice it or not, logically, it isn't there. And he continues, I think it is more like because I still don't want to share her with somebody else. What is to share? It's not yours to share. She doesn't belong to you. And you shouldn't want something that doesn't belong to you. You shouldn't want someone who doesn't want to be wanted by you. Have respect for yourself. Don't mushy on someone's ass just because your desire for intimacy or your ego tells you that I want her. Have a control on what you want her. Unwant her. It all stems because you want her. Unwant her. It's in your mind. It's in your control. Unwant her. Don't protect your ego and don't go for the desire that is not something that you should desire. Have a decision on them. Don't run like a donkey runs after, hay just because it's there. I gotta have it. No, decide. I don't want to have it because that hay is in shit. That's not a quality I want. That's not a girl I want. I want some girl that wants me. If she doesn't want me, she goes with somebody else. It's not up to my standards. I don't want that. Unwant her. Then you will not follow her. And stop justifying your desire for her. There is no justification. Your mind doesn't accept it, well, it should accept it. Just because your mind doesn't accept it, that doesn't mean it's the way it should be. You are the master, not your mind. Your mind is stupid. You should not believe your mind. Yeah? It's not good for you, don't believe it. It's giving you suffering, as you can see, therefore, logically, you got to stay away from it. If every time you would think that way, you get a shock, like if you touch the heater, you would not touch the heater anymore because you have a physical reaction to it. So if your mind tells you something you got to do, and you can see it's not making you feel good, well, that's your signal. If it's not making you feel good, don't want her. Don't want her. Don't want that thing that doesn't make you feel good. And many things that make you feel good, you should not want it either because it's not good for your health. It's not good for advancement. In your negotiating of life, in your tranquility, in your certainty, in your psychological security, in your happiness. So you got to use analytical abilities that you have to see what you should not follow or pursue. Not just because I want it, therefore it's justified. Because I want it, then I got to go get it. No. As wrong as it sounds, I feel like I'm unable to change it on my mind. Yes, you can. Because you have thought that what comes into your mind is you and the desire of you and how it should be, because you think mind is the one that should be believed and accepted and trusted. No. You become the master, free from your thoughts, therefore you will not follow the thoughts that often they're wrong, leading you wrong. You gotta have a judgment. Is it good for me or not? Doesn't matter. If it tastes good, it's poison, I don't want it. I don't care how good it tastes. Move on.